At least 1,400 people have been hit with a parasite that causes diarrhea, and we're seeing over 10,000 searches today for information on how to stay safe. This outbreak is tied to fresh produce, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is working to track down the source of the problem. It's a type of parasite called Cyclospora, and it's usually associated with imported produce. The CDC is warning people to be careful when eating fresh fruits and veggies, especially if they're not properly washed. If you're experiencing symptoms like diarrhea, stomach cramps, or fatigue, you should definitely reach out to your doctor. The good news is that Cyclospora is not usually life-threatening, but it can be really uncomfortable. To stay safe, make sure you're washing your produce thoroughly, and consider buying from local farmers or producers who have safer handling practices. This outbreak is a good reminder of the importance of food safety, and we'll be keeping an eye on it as more information becomes available. Moving on to the world of sports, former Reds GM Walt Jocketty is making headlines with his suggestion that the team should trade 4 of its players by the deadline. This has fans searching for info on Brady Singer, one of the players who could be on the chopping block. Jocketty's comments are significant because he knows the team inside and out, and his opinions carry a lot of weight. If the Reds do decide to trade some of their players, it could be a game changer for the rest of the season. In other sports news, the Detroit Tigers are celebrating a big win over the Athletics, thanks in part to the heroics of Jake Rogers. We're seeing a lot of searches for his name today, and it's no surprise he's an exciting player to watch. The Tigers are having a decent season so far, but they're still fighting for a spot in the playoffs. With players like Rogers on their team, they might just have a chance. Now, let's switch gears and talk about some drama that's unfolding on The Real Housewives of Orange County. Star Jennifer Pedranti is in the news today, revealing that her son was involved in a brush fire that broke out in Southern California. This is a really serious situation, and Pedranti is facing a lot of backlash from fans who are upset about her son's actions. The fire burned in Ladera Ranch, and it's a miracle that no one was seriously hurt. Pedranti says her son is facing consequences for his role in starting the fire, and we'll be watching to see how this story unfolds. Finally, in international news, a typhoon is causing chaos in China, triggering floods and rare tornadoes. We're seeing searches for information on tornadoes, which are not typically associated with this type of storm. The images coming out of China are devastating, with homes destroyed and people displaced. Our thoughts are with everyone affected by this disaster, and we'll be keeping an eye on the situation as it develops. Tune in tomorrow when we'll be talking about the latest developments in the Elon Musk Twitter saga. Will he finally take the platform private, and what does it mean for the future of social media?